Hello, welcome back to our Ocarina of Time playthrough, where we're going to be taking on the Fire Temple. Now, if you haven't been following along, we've been playing this game really out of order, so we've already completed the Water Temple and the bottom of the well. But before we could do the Shadow Temple, we need the magic upgrade to be able to use the Lens of Truth. So we've come to the Fire Temple in search of the Megaton hammer. Well, if it isn't our old friend Darunia. So he's going after Ganondorf and the dragon, and he wants us to free all the imprisoned Gorons stuck in the Fire Temple. Not sure if we're going to do that. We're going to collect all the keys that are locked up with them, but I'm probably going to leave as many as possible locked in their cells, just so we can avoid the long dialogue we get from talking to them. Basically, each one will give us a hint towards the dungeon. Most of the hints are pretty useless, so we're just going to skip them, collect the keys, and move on with the temple. Alright, here's our first Goron. Yeah, so each Goron is locked up with a key. We need to open the cell to get the key. If we talk to them, they'll run free, but then we'll have to sit through a dialogue in which they give us a big long hint. So we're just going to leave them in their cells and move on. It's up to them whether they choose to escape. The dreaded fire keys, they're almost as bad as the ice keys. But we have a giant open room with a bridge and some doors off to each side. So we're going to start with the sides of the room, see if we can collect any keys, and then we'll move across the bridge. Alright, another Goron, another key. Now there's a Temple of Time block up above the door. Alright, this is kind of an old staple from Zelda games, the floor tiles that come up and attack you. I think that's the first time I remember seeing this was in Link to the Past. But basically you just block them all with your shield and then you're good. They're a little annoying in these games. They can actually use tunic and then you'll start burning up. So you have to kill them to get it back. Okay, so now before we cross this bridge, I want to go to the other side of the room to see if there's a door over there. Because there's probably going to be another key hidden somewhere. Usually want to collect more than one key when we can, so we don't have to backtrack to get it when we hit a dead end. Alright, another door, another key. Okay, so now I think we can cross the bridge. Now I think this is the side we came in through, so we're gonna have to cross the bridge. It was like the most anticlimactic slide ever. Just slowly slides down that plank. But we need to get up there. Let's try that again, but we're gonna hook shot up there. And then we need to push the block down onto the fire to use it like an elevator. Yeah, so these guys just take a couple hits to kill. First it takes their fire away. After that they just kind of sink into the floor and die. So we need to push that block down. And then we need to hit that switch, but I believe we have to go above it and drop a bomb down on it to be able to climb up higher. Yeah, so we need to put out that fire, but because it's timed, we need to be close enough to it to climb it before it comes back. So we're gonna use the bomb to turn on the we have found a maze here. We need to find a few Gorons here to collect some keys, I believe. Alright, that Goron can stay locked up in his cell. We're gonna... Alright, so let's try and find our way out of this little maze. I believe we actually have to find our way on top of this maze at some point. Yeah, there's switches up there. We're heading up there. But first, we need a second key, apparently. I thought we could get away from that boulder, but it just followed us right into the corner. Alright, here's where the door is hidden. Don't want to fall because we'll land way back near the start of the temple. I believe that eye switch is just there to make sure you've completed the forest temple before coming here. I remember this room. So this firewall chases you. You gotta cross here before it gets to you. And we're safe. Alright, so now we're up on top of the maze we were running in. So we gotta collect the 7 more keys so we can move on. This hasn't been too bad so far. We seem to be making good progress pretty quickly through this temple. Maybe it won't take us quite so long as the water temple did. Alright, so here there's a hole in the floor we need to bomb. And there should be another Goron down here to give us another key. Alright, so we got a couple keys. You can go out through a door in the bottom, but we actually want to climb back up. I think going through the door in the bottom causes you to backtrack a fair amount. So we're headed back to the room with the firewall that chases us. So this one has like walls of fire that pop up, and they kind of make sure you can only go certain ways through the maze. You can't tell what it is unless you get close enough to them. Alright, so we have the map and the compass. So now we just gotta find the dungeon item and the boss key. That pillar is the one we need to knock down into the main room to get to the boss. But we can't do that until we find a specific item. Okay, just trying to find a way over to that locked door. a limited time to get past this firewall. So if you take a few wrong turns in the fire maze, you won't make it past the firewall in time. The big door, we gotta blow it up. Well, this is a mini boss. Nice, the ball. He's not small, he's like your sword.